and sit down.
Luke Henry, after kicking Monarch's ass to the depths of space, is back on Earth, and now he's looking to save the world from the Fourth World Foundation. Sure, he had help from Penumbra before, but she's not helping him this time. He's got to face it on his own. He's coming for a villain known as Adonis. He'll do it. You'll be there. Back it now. First Man 2, Learning Curve.
Boom. Good morning, everyone. It is a new week to go out there and kick some ass. That's right. Grab life by the cojones, the balls, shake them around like dice, throw them on the ground and see what rolls your way. And if they're balls, they're just going to keep rolling, unlike dice, which will stop. And, you might get lucky 7. Anyhow, good morning, Ronald Shaw. Thank you for joining. Hello, North Free. How are you? It's a busy week for this guy. I've got MegaCon this week. Dennis and I are going to be driving down to Orlando, Florida from lovely Charlotte, North Carolina. That's a nice 8-hour drive. We'll be doing road tripping. So doing that on Wednesday. I've got 2 days. I've got a week's worth of stuff to jam into 2 days. So that'll be exciting. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Ronald says, I'm going to grab life by the balls and make it turn its head to the left and cough. Exactly. Oh, wait, you're left. Yeah, I had a good live stream on Saturday with Kelsey Shannon. That was fun. I was going to be inking. I thought I'd be inking this Captain America for almost the whole live stream, and it turned into a Kelsey Shannon hangout, which was awesome. Always good to talk to him, talk about comics, technique, history, and stuff. Last night, I was on Fragga Boom's channel, talking a little First Man. Got a bump from Fragga, so that's always good. What's up, pop culture? How are you? JP in the house. And then today we're going to talk a little Cuda Chapter 2, Chapter 2 for those English-speaking people out there. I like to flaunt my Spanish whenever I can, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'm done. There. I have just literally gone through all the Spanish that I know. Wait, como se llama? Oh, I know something else. So there you go. That is about it. Let's share the screen here so we could do a little Cuda Chapter 2, shall we? Cuda Chapter 2 comes out, I believe, this month in Heavy Metal, issue 309, and that's 309. Actually, hold on. Let me see if it comes out this week. I forgot. I can check something on my on an app on my phone and see. So let's see. Magazines. Well, that doesn't help. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. Let's see. No, I guess Heavy Metal does not come out this week. Let me look at something else. Yeah, I guess it does not come out this week, so never mind. I don't know. It's supposed to come out sometime this month, so you guys can find it. It's issue 309 of Heavy Metal, so that's the one you guys will want to look for. I'm just checking somewhere else. Nope, I don't see anything. So, okay, well, it's issue 309 when it comes out. North Free says, do you know what part of Florida the Comicscape Fan Expo will be next year? I don't, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say either Tampa or Orlando. But maybe Tampa, since PTP, Patrick Thomas Parnell, is in Tampa. So it could be Tampa. So here we go. Cuda, page 1, chapter 2. Starts off almost like page 1, chapter 1, except that is not an expression of goodness on his face. That's an expression of pain. Bring in the pain. He's got a bloody nose. Uh-oh. Gritting his teeth. Oh, he's getting kicked in the tum-tum. That's not nice. If you were here Friday, you remember Cuda took a little bit of cash, an envelope of cash, and was at the 1976 bicentennial celebration in New York City. And una más cerveza. Well, you can tell me what that means, or I can use Google Translate later. It rings a bell. Anyhow, so he's on the deck of that ship. That's right. We'll all crash at his place. Sounds good. He's on the deck of the ship getting his ass kicked by some of those goons that he noticed on the ship. None of them want to drop their Uzis and their other automatic weapons as they kick his ass. They're just like, you know what? We got feet. We don't need to be dropping our weapons. So Cuda's getting his ass kicked here. So we go from present day back to one beer, please. Oh, is that what that means? Oh, yeah. Una is one. Mas is please, I believe. And cerveza is drink, because they do things. So it would be one please beer. Ooh, look at that. I think I deciphered it. So now this was fun. Drawing these guys on the deck of the boat, kicking his butt. Cuda's on the ground like, oh, I can't take it. One more beer. There you go. All right, page 2. Oh, man, kicked in the head. Damn it. Trying to zoom in here. Always come to the slider. The slider seems the way to go. Oh, not that far. Cuda's getting kicked in the head. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Oh, just got a reminder about a call I got to make with somebody too this week. He's getting kicked in the head, kapoosh. And then Cuda, being the smartass that he is like, guys, where's the banter while you're kicking my ass? And I believe that's what he says. He says something like, where is the witty banter while you guys are kicking my ass? That's Cuda for you. You can't leave a good man down. So the dude goes to pick up his cash. He's like, come on, brother, I worked hard for that money. Working hard for the money. You working hard for the money. Working hard for the money. Hopefully today, by the way, I've got a new mic showing up for the computer. And that'll be here hopefully before I go on tonight on EVS's channel for Comic Kings and other stuff I'm going to be doing, going on Charlie's London a little later tonight as well on her channel at 7 o'clock. So hopefully my new mic will show up, and then you will not see it in the frame like you see this one right now. Not a fan of having a mic in the frame, especially this close to me. So this was, I love drawing this stuff. I like drawing the realistic stuff. Trust me, I love drawing superheroes, but this realistic stuff I can actually do a little bit faster, because superheroes, I stress out over anatomy. Drawing people in regular clothes like this, not nearly as much stress. Nice little long shot of the ship here as the main man, the bad guy, I can't remember his name, enters the ship. Cuda's like, oh, hey, I guess you're the man in charge. And he's like, yeah, I am. And I've got something for you. Uh-oh, what could he be pulling out of his pocket? Is it another wad of cash? I don't think so. Boom, pulls out that old school 6-cylinder gun there, shooting a man. Damn, not a kill shot, though. Look where that bullet hits. Lower side abdomen. Did I pronounce that right? Who knows? Val is in the house. What is up, Mr. Val? Hello. I had a good phone call yesterday with a buddy, Shaunath, about technical equipment, and we went back and forth, adjusted my settings. My settings seem to be good. North Free, what did you get from the auction, brother? Don't hold out on me. Tell me what you got. And he said I sounded pretty good. Dan Fraga said I sounded good last night, but I went off of Shauna's recommendation for a microphone. I should be getting that today, and I'm very much looking forward to it. So we shall see. So anyhow, Cuda gets shot, man. That's not cool. He's on the deck, boo-hooing like a punk. He's like, oh, man, why would you shoot me? That hurts, man. Come on. Uh-oh, open up a cargo hold. What could be going down? Andy, you sound today better than usual. Well, I try. Ahoy says, what about the Pete King Cryptoid piece? Oh, that's sweet. Cool. Nice. So opening up the cargo hold, referencing this ship. This is where a little bit of comic book, you could say, artist interpretation comes in. I was able to find through, thank God, Google Images, some of what the deck to this mighty ship looked like, because this is a real ship that we're drawing. It wasn't some made up ship. And I'm very anal retentive when it comes to finding reference. So I was able to find reference for the deck of this ship, but I still had to adjust things and make some things up just to make it work for me in terms of composition. Throwing in like the big mast back here and some of these rope things here and stuff. I just added stuff in to help work the composition. Framing device here. This is a side of a lifeboat, and throwing in this trunk and some ropage here just to make it all look that more interesting in the panel. Then he gets tossed down the panel. Old school Andy. And when I say old school, I mean when I first started in the business, might have drawn a full figure or a figure of him getting thrown down, but there's no need for that. This is a cool crop. You just show his legs and the stairs. He's getting thrown down. And of course, now we look down from the top of the hold down onto him, the deck. And then our main man has walked down, got his little shadow here. So we foreshadow. See what I did there? Him walking down, stepping over Cuda. What is in this box? Dun 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 dun. So what could be in that box? I don't know. We'll have to find out. But let's look at the page as a whole and see what I was doing here. Page as a whole, not all the way back. There we go. So we got Cuda laying on the ground here. I don't know how well my mouse is showing up as I do a little circle. But Cuda's here. All the directional stuff goes over to here, to these bad boys. And they're dragging him this way to the hold. The hold angles us down. We get the feeling of him being thrown down the steps. And then right down to here. So nice little curve leading the eye down this way to the box right here. Oh, and it's dark, dankly lit in that hold. The only thing in the hold was this box and some dimly lit lights. So there you have that. Cut back, present day. We're like, whoa, what happened? The last time we saw Cuda in the present day, he was, hold on, who's bugging me? Nobody. The clever upper below average. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining. I'm sure you have subscribed. Everyone, please remember to like and subscribe to the channel. Present day, last time we saw Cuda present day, he was sitting in the driver's seat of his car. Now he's brushing his luscious locks back, something that when I'm still driving down the road with the window down, I will actually do this. It's just habit. I had hair for a long time, Actually, I've been bald more than I've had hair. Wow. I just thought of that. I'll be 52 this year. I started shaving my head when I was about uh, 26. So I've been shaving my head for half my life. Would you look at that? But I still have muscle memory of driving down the road in my 5.0 with the T-tops down so my hair can blow and doing that. What song is that, baby? It's Ice Ice Baby. I like stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice is back with a brand new rendition. Something grabs a hold of me. Something grabs a hold of me tightly. Alexa, cancel. Boy, I didn't even say her name. What is in the box? What is in the box? We'll find out. So he's brushing his hair back as he's being interrogated in the old police interrogation room by this cop. Like, come on, just tell me what is going on. I really like the way this hand came out. Little things like that. Uh, I like the goopy wrinkles that I do. I say goopy because like 90% of everything you're seeing here is inked with a brush. Cuda's just kicking it back old school. He's like, man, don't be bothering me. Oh, then we cut to who's watching it. Andy was in the movie Cold as Ice. You damn right I was. It appears to be heading that way. Oh, that's talking about Canada. Canada. Oh, Canada. Oh, well, a 5.0 with hair, almost nothing better. You damn right. So she's like, look, this cannot be Cuda. He's like, there's no way this is Cuda. Cuda went missing back in the late 70s, 1976. This guy saying he's Cuda and he hasn't aged a day. Something's wrong. And he's like, look, I'm telling you, I was shot, left for dead. Now I got no bullet wound at all. Look at him showing his abs is what he's really doing. He's like, let me show off my abs of steel. And the cop's like, man, I'm an out of shape cop. I wish I had abs like that. Now look at him getting all ballsy, sitting on the corner of the desk in the interrogation room. Cuda's got some stone cold balls to do that. You don't be sitting up on a desk like that. Like I said, working a little different style, really pared down for what I usually do. No rendering at all, just nice slapping it in there with the brush and the blacks, trying to do some nice black placement and stuff. Look at this. I love this side of the table. All the legs just knocked right out. Said no need to do rendering. Just trying to do something else artistically. Cutting back to 1976 bicentennial celebration. I tried to make this art stand out so it would work if this was ever reprinted in black and white. So in black and white, you get the sense. This man here, the bad guy of the evening, is looking over at the fireworks going on. Now, I will say, if I were to have done this in black and white, if this was ever to be reprinted in black and white, I would do these against the black sky, and this would all be white, these fireworks, to really light it up. And then I'd fade it out. And in fact, just for fun, I might show you guys on another stream what I would do to make this work in black and white. In color, when you see what the colorist did, you're just going to be amazed. The colorist knocked it out of the park. So anyhow, on the deck of the ship, he's leaning over the balcony. Cuda's back up on the deck with the bad guys keeping him around. Then he gets up. He's still wounded, of course, but like I said, it was a minimal gut shot. Nothing too bad. And he's like, guys, I've been shot. I don't think you need to be aiming the guns at me right now. He saddles up next to the bad guy. There's his car down on the dock. That plays into the story later, of course. Prater, what is up, party people in his house? Anyhow, he's got the necklace glowing. This, my friends, is what was in the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? This is what was in the box, half of this medallion. What does the medallion have to do with the story? You'll find out later. It is glowing. So in black and white, I did some harsh lighting on our man here to show the glow coming off of that thing. Every now and then I do like to pat myself on the back. You'll just have to deal with it. This whole car was inked with a brush. No ruler, no pens, all brush, baby, all brush. Then we move on, and he's like, "It's this amulet of power. This is what I needed you for. I didn't need you dead. I needed the blood of somebody and somebody special, and you're that somebody special. I don't remember why, even though I read it." Oh, don't we all wish it was Gwyneth Paltrow's head in the box? Or do we wish it was Amber Heard's? Because she's the one in the news these days for being a biatch. And Cuda's like, seriously, you had to shoot me to get some blood? Couldn't you have just pricked my finger? Wouldn't that have been enough? And he's like, no, it would not. I really dig the lighting I did on him here. He's looking at the little amulet like, so this is what's special to you, huh? And he's like, yes, it is. That is what's special. And with that, I shall rule the world, because that's what every evil man wants to do. And Cuda's like, I don't think so, bitch. I'm with every last bit of adrenaline I got rolling through my system. I'm out of here 5,000. Really like this figure of him jumping over the side of the boat. This dude's like, seriously? You're going to try and get away from me? These dudes are like, all right, looks like we got some ass kicking to do. Favorite part of this panel, these ropes. I know you're going, but they're just ropes, but they're all inked with a brush. I mean, this whole panel was inked with a brush, but just something about the crunchiness and chunkiness in these ropes that I did, I just really enjoy. I don't know what it is. Let me have my small wins. I like the way the hair came out. I'm a big fan of Klaus Jansson's inks. And even though he uses pen and brush, I like the brushiness I have going on here. Anyhow, this was a really fun panel to draw. Fun page, I mean. This dude, of course, the bad man's like, get him! Cool swashbuckling leap. Thank you very much. Even though it's not a superhero comic, I try to get the action in. This guy's like, get him! As he's yelling. Cuda, there's space between the dock in the bay, going down the dock in the bay. Inkfinity, thank you so much for saying I nail composition. It's years of experience and practice. Anyhow, he splashes down into the water. You got the dock, you got the stairs leading up to the ship, the rope tying the ship to the dock, just all these little framing things. Dives down in under the water. This was a fun panel. Bullets firing through. Pachoo, 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 pachoo. Blood, you'll see in color, is trailing from his wound. This was another fun panel to draw. Probably one of my favorite panels on the page right here. This panel was cool. Cuda's pulling himself up out of the water. Cuda's not stupid enough to jump down onto the dock from that height like these idiots. So, yeah, they broke their legs. It's like, snap! Ah! You can even see legs are breaking. That's painful. Love the car in the foreground here. I believe most of this car was inked with a brush. Little French curve right here. French curve is a ruler that is curved for people not in the know. And I used a brush pen on that. I believe these tires I did freehand with a brush. So just having fun. So this was a fun panel. Like I said, these idiots drop down and break their legs. Cuda's like, hey, you know what? Salute to you, bitch. I'm out of here. I'm in my car. I'm going to take off. I got your stupid amulet. Screw you, buddy. Oh, damn. Bullet from off panel. Shooting his finger off. That's gotta hurt. I love doing crops like this. The fingers flying off panel. You got the blood. Sure, I could have broken the panel border with the tip of his finger and then the edge here and brought this out of the panel. But I love crops like this. And in color, you really get the sense with the bullet whooshing by and the sound effects. Prater says, Andy, you mentioned on an earlier page that you went easy on or didn't add rendering. What exactly is rendering in that context? shouldn't shoot a man's finger off, just ain't right. Rendering is, do you know what feathering is? I will have to show you an example on a different piece of art. Rendering is when you pull line work out of the blacks to show feathering. And now you might be saying, what the hell is feathering? This is kind of rendering here. This shows the form. If I took all this stuff out, it would just be more of an outline, really Tothy. I just don't have the balls. Alex Toth would like break everything down to its simplistic stuff. Like Alex Toth, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll open up Photoshop after going through these pages if I have time and erase some of this stuff out to show you what Alex Toth would have done. Alex Toth probably would have done black all back here. So it would have been white on top of black. Just craziness. So now he's in the front seat of his car, which let me tell you, in 30 years of comics, I never drew the inside of a car like this before. I've drawn the inside of a car, but not like this. He's holding his finger. He's like, God damn it. My finger hurts. My abdomen hurts where you shot me. You son of a bitch. Damn it. He set the amulet down on the console there. The amulet has blood on it. Ew. Gross. Now he's calling in for backup. He's like, 10-4, good buddy. Cop in danger as he gets surrounded by some of the other guys that took the stairs down the way that most people would. Oh, that's a lot different. I originally thought it meant just really small details. Nope, small details is not rendering. Hold on, I'll show you real quick what something with lots of rendering looks like. Give me a second here. Brian Boland is a great example of somebody that does lots of rendering. But let me see final drawings. I know I have stuff in here with rendering on it. Let's see. I'll pull this up. Let me think if that's what I want to pull up. No, I'll pull this up. Is this a TIFF? So if you look at this, Aquaman, do you see this line work right here and this line work coming out of the black? This is what they call feathering. Feathering indicates softening of light going into the black area, where on this side right here, there's no feathering. So it's really high contrast, white and black. You have feathering rendering here to soften the shape going into the black area. You've got feathering here, feathering rendering on his abs. It's called cross hatching. That's another word to describe it. Well, if I took all that out and it was just really high contrast, that's lack of rendering, lack of feathering. That's what it is. Exactly. It's the hatching and the feathering that comes out of the solid black areas, like on his neck here. I've got some. That's what it is. And on Cuda, I said no rendering, no hatching, no feathering at all. I just want to do simplistic white and black. So that's the difference. And there's a buff Aquaman. So there you go. So kick that. So that's what it is. So even right here, I could have this black area here and here, I could have done nice hatching on the back of this seat up to the top. But I didn't. And I didn't want to do the whole back of the seat black. I just want to indicate some, and then the colors could do it darker. Now that I look at it and I've been detached from it for a while, I could have done this all black right here. So there you go. You're very welcome. That's why I'm here, to help educate. Cut back to the amulet. Uh-oh, something's happening. The blood on the amulet is dissipating. Uh-oh, bright light. The car, this is a very fun panel. The car is lit up. It's shining. I over render like a mofo sometimes. Yeah, it's just there's a fine balance to it. I like it both ways. So do I. That's why on my superhero stuff, I do like I did on that Aquaman because I really like the rendering and stuff. So that's, on the superhero stuff, like First Man, back it now. Link in the description below if you haven't backed it. Let's keep the campaign growing and going and going higher and higher. Straight up we'll climb. Do, 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 do. Anyhow, but here, really bright light, kicking it bright. And you can see by the cast shadows from these bad guys and just the lighting on them and the lighting on the water from the dock. And then this page was easy. These 4 panels from the previous page are popped in. Phew, 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 phew. And this is how the book ended. This was the last panel before. And then we cut to, he's like, whoa, I've got my finger back. My finger's back. I'm not shot anymore. What the hell happened? This is crazy. I don't know what this amulet is, but I love it, and I better put it away in my glove compartment for safekeeping. Everybody remember the good old glove compartment? And look at Cuda. Cuda's rocking the fuzzy dice. It's the 70s after all. At least it was. Now it's present day, present day, present day, present day. Did you hear that echo? I heard an echo. Favorite panel right here. Putting the amulet in the glove box. It has his I wear my sunglasses. It's got his wallet, his sunglasses, a pen, a little pill bottle here of aspirin. Little details like that really make it shine, make it sing. Then we cut to New York City, Times Square. Cuda's driving down Times Square going like Ronald says, I'd put the amulet around my neck. That's not really safekeeping. There's a reason it's in a glove box. Anyhow, he's driving downtown New York City, present day Times Square, and he's like, whoa, things have changed, because he doesn't realize after all that bright light and stuff that he's in 2021. He still thinks he's in 1976. But as he's driving down the city streets, he's like, what the hell is going on here? These cars look a lot different. Lots of signage going on. Tried to give this cool photographic inked effect here. Headlights shining. This is where Clip Studio came into effect. I did some special effects in Clip Studio. He's like, man, this is just weird looking shit. He zooms into the police station. This, my friends, is the police precinct he worked out of back in 1976. He's got no time to park that car properly, so he just parks it however the hell he wants, because he's Cuda. All the other police cars are parked properly. He's running into the police station. The photographic effect works. Thank you so much. That's one of the things, since I draw in what I call pseudo-realism, photographic effects like that work. Now, if I drew in a super cartoony style, this first panel wouldn't really work that well. Hyperkaiju says, that's how we all park in the Midwest. That's how I park when I got to take a leak. So he's running in to the police precinct. Guys, if you were to Google search this police precinct, this is what the building looks like. We picked a real police precinct in New York City to base this. So that is what it looks like. Now we cut back to inside. Man just disrespects the law. He's got his feet up on the table now. What the hell? And he's like, so yeah, this is where we're at. And she's like, this is a bunch of bullshit. Something doesn't smell right. There's baby Cuda. She's like, I had to get in there, check this shit out. He's like, oh no, this isn't going to end well. She bursts in. She's like, that's it. I've had enough of this bullshit. You ain't Cuda. You ain't my daddy. My daddy disappeared in 1976. Do the other cops hate Cuda or love him or somewhere in between? It's a love-hate relationship. He's like, I don't know about being your daddy, but I would sure like to take you to Pound Town. Look Look at Cuda staring at her rack. Man, this guy has no respect. Yo, no respect. He's staring at her cans, at the boobages, not showing the cleavagers. Muscle Cars reminds me Thunderbolt and Lightfoot was a good movie. It was. He's like, well, why don't we blow this popsicle stand and I take you to Pound Town? Ew, they're related. She's like, that's it. I'm about done with you. Pushes him down. That's a tough woman right there. He's like, yo. How about you take it down a notch? I don't need a blemish on my record. This is all brushwork back here. This little bit of cross hatching I did to show the wall. This is the back wall. This is the side wall. That's all brushwork. He's like, yeah, baby. I like it when you get forceful with me. Yeah. Uh-oh. Cut to outside. Cuda hasn't aged a bit, and neither has the bad guy. He hasn't aged a bit either. What is that? He's got the other half of the amulet around his neck. Cuda has the other half in his cart. Dude is going to bang his daughter. It's like a reverse. It is AAT. Excuse me. I don't know what you're talking about. When I used to do improv comedy and I would do a character that was deaf, I would talk like that. Excuse me. I lost my hearing in an accident. What are you saying? I cannot read that well. This last panel is modern day. They are right outside of the headquarters, the police headquarters. There's Cuda's car in the background, parked all shitty. I did so much reference that I'm so thankful for Google Earth, because Google Earth allowed me to find what the outside of this precinct looked like and see what it looks like across the street. So these buildings are actually across the street from the precinct. The main bad guy of the story has not aged a day. He has the other amulet. These two guys have aged. This is the black guy that used to have the big fro from the 1976. So he's gotten a little bit heavier and has a tight haircut now. And this is the Chuck Norris dude from the 70s that still has kind of the longer hair, not over the ears, but he still has his mustache. He's rocking an Uzi. This guy's rocking a grenade launcher. Chapter 3, shit's about to get real. Exactly. JP notices, yeah, let's go back. I'll show you those guys. There's the dude with the fro right there. That's him. And this is the Chuck Norris dude right here. So, Prater says, I'm deaf and found that incredibly offensive. I'm telling Tweeter. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you at all. I just, when you do a character. Sorry. Let's go and show the colors to this. How many people would be offended by that voice these days, Andy? Not just saying, lamenting. I understand. Let's look at the colors and see what my wonderful colorist did to Cuda. And when I say did to Cuda, I mean, let's see what how my wonderful colorist kicked the shit out of the coloring, because he did. Print files. Hold on. I want to say that I've got a PDF. Oh, here it is. Oh, that's not the right screen. So here we go. Page 1, Cuda getting his ass kicked. I thought it was pretty cool. Keith wanted to do same panel, same angle of page 1 from chapter 1, but now instead of going oh face, he's getting his tushy kicked in. So anyhow, there's that. Page 2, kicked in the head. He's like, oh, blah blah. The main bad guy shows up here. I like what the colors did in the background of that panel, showing a little bit. U.S. Senate Democrats unveil $3.5 trillion budget plan. That was a notification on my watch. So yeah, baby, let's go into some debt. Anyhow, loving what the colors did. He photo referenced, he color referenced the outside of this ship very well. Aloha, Joe Bernardo in the house. What is up? Universal language there. This one is not out yet. No, it's not. It comes out in a couple weeks. Issue 309 of Heavy Metal. Kapow! Getting shot in the gut. And you're to blame. You shot me and you're to blame. You're to blame. He's like, ow. Oh, get tossed down the steps. I like the lighting my boy did here. My colorist is doing a great job. A little blood on the shirt. He's like, ow, why would you shoot me like that? What is in the box? Present day inside the room. Actually, fun fact, my friend who colored this, he's not an artist full-time. He's a full-time police officer for the Charlotte Police Department, and he works the office, and he retires at the end of this year. So he's put in 30 years on the job, and he retires at the end of this year. And he colors and does his own art on the side. So he knows what a booking room looks like, interrogation room. So he did the coloring on the walls. Great. That ugly whatever color, he knocked it out. That's what I was talking about, man. Look at them fireworks now. Yeah, now it's nighttime, and the fireworks are kicking it really cool. He's got it lit up bright here from the fireworks. I love this. I didn't draw any here because the fireworks are actually behind him over the harbor. And there, the colorist added some fireworks in right off in this corner. That's cool. Looking down on the car, there's the glowing amulet. Whoa, dun, 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 dun. Here he's like telling him, Cuda, this is the amulet of power. He's looking at it like, is it now? Yes, it is. Well, I can't let you have it. More fireworks going off. I'm out of here. He even gave my man a pinstripe suit. That's awesome. Get him! Splash. Underwater. Coming up. Crack, crack. That's what the nice little yellow does. Pulls your eye right to it. So you're like, oh, these guys busted up their legs. He's like, I'm out of here, yo. Ping. Ah. Yes, Praetor. That is a nice little added detail. Colorists are storytellers as well. They've got to work with the artist and tell the story just as much as the art and the writer do. He's in his car, puts the blood-soaked amulet down. He's like, 10-4, I need backup. I know I'm not the most loved person on the force, but if I could get some backup, that would be great. They're like, backup nothing. Oh, there goes the blood. Off with the amulet. And in the car. That's the sound effect I hear. And then flash. Yes, look at me healed. Put this away for safekeeping. No more blood on it. Look at that. He kicked ass on that top panel in New York City. Let's just look at it. I'll go a little bigger. Yeah, he kicked some ass on that panel. Put the work in. Yes, he did. Love the no panel borders we got going on. So glad I took those out. I didn't ask my colorist to do it. Did any of you guys ever watch a show called The Good Guys with Colin Hanks? I did. I like The Good Guys. Love it in color. This is the color of the actual building. Brown brick with white brick. Air conditioner units. Car pulling up. Now he's in there. He's got the light coming in. Glass. That's cool. She's like, this is a bunch of crap. Burst in. He's like, bow chicka wow wow. But chicka wow wow. Don't give me none of that bow chicka wow wow crap. You ain't my daddy. Well, you got a little bit of punch to you. And the story ends. We're getting in there to kick some ass. Yo. Now, let me show you what I want to show you guys in the Photoshop. I really liked it too. Could have been a guest star, but he would have outshone everyone. You damn right he would have. Did anyone see Suicide Squad? I did. Starro is in it. I enjoyed it. Dennis and I are going to be going live at 5 to do the Dennis and Andy show where we talk about it. So join us for that. I can show you one thing I'm working on too. Actually, wait. I got to hold off on that till I actually get it done. So never mind that tease that I did. Chapter 2, colors, inks. I got to see the actual JPEGs here. This panel I want to open. There's a few panels I want to open here. You give love a bad name, bad name. Play my part and you play your game. All right. Ronald Shaw says he liked it. Joseph Bernardo says these layouts are fantastic, or these layouts look cinematic. That's what I was going for. You say, nope, I wasn't interested in it before it came out, but have been hearing it's actually really good. It's good. Not great, but it's good. I would watch it. I saw some SJWs complain that's the only negative thing I've heard. Well, then you should definitely watch it. It's like in this panel, now that I haven't looked at this in a while, I'm thinking that I should have. Oops. Hold on. Now that I see this panel, I'm thinking this would have been better for the bottom of the shoes. This looks pretty cool. Now, this is all too late because the book is going to print. But I just think, hindsight 2020. That's pretty cool looking. It really frames it up nicely. So I probably could have done that in that panel. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that's a small thing. But, that looks pretty cool. It frames him up nicely. So, hindsight 2020. Oh, that's funny. Hyper Kaiju says, Idris Elba and John China Boy Cena's characters were both great. I thought had good chemistry. They did. I thought Idris's character was a little better. So anyhow, I could have done that there. So I don't want to save it though. Now that I see these seats, after not looking at it for a while, oops, that's too big. I'm thinking I probably, oops, wrong one. Probably could have done this. Whoa. Darn it. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. So I probably could have done that with these seats instead of what I did. spotting blacks, that's what this is called. I'm a little tentative sometimes. Instead of going balls to the wall, I'll shy away when I do it sometimes, and then I go back and I do stuff like this, and I go, damn it, I should have done this in the first place. Live and learn. Even here, I could have just really shown the edge like that. That's actually cool. That works really well. So I could have done something like that. But, once again, live and learn. No way. Oh, that cracks me up. That cracks me up that's going up in value now. I think I've enjoyed all the movies so far except for Wonder Woman 84. Yeah. So I could have done this and that would have worked well. I just kind of wimped out. So once again, live and learn, live and learn. I probably could have even, let's see, done the whole side of this black instead of that fade that I did. Yep. I mean, that works. So, different things would have worked. What I was going to say here, if this book was ever printed, this looks awesome. I'm going to get it. Thank you very much. No, the seats are fine. The eye naturally fills it in. Well, thank you. No, if I were to do this for black and white, I'm not going to be able to show the whole thing I would do. But first I would do this. So I would do that, right? And then after that, I would, I'd have to fill in around here some. And then here, let's see. Actually, you know what? Let me see. Let me see what I can do real quick. Joe Bernardo says the blacks are framing everything to draw your view. Yeah, I mean, that's what I tried to do. I'm no Frank Miller when it comes to spotting blacks. That man, well, I should say I'm no Alex Toth. You just leave a little bit of white like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. I am using Photoshop. Nope, it's Photoshop. Procreate's on an iPad. This is not an iPad. Let's see if I filled enough in. I did. Now we got our main bad guy checking out the fireworks and a real dark. Like I said, if this was ever going to be printed in black and white, this is the type of stuff I would do. So this is the type of stuff I would do. Back issues are on the rise anyway, since SJWs have infested the mainstream market. You almost inverted the. Let's see. How would it look if you almost inverted the blacks an entire panel? Not good. No, that wouldn't work too well because of the lighting on his face and stuff. But this is giving me a pretty good feel. I kind of like even doing this because you know he has a mustache. So even doing that. Works for me some. And then I got to do up in there as well. But up in here, I can do that. I can do this. I'm going to blow your minds. Watch this. Edit, adjust. So I could do that, right? And then take this and so see, I could do that. And then that panel works in black and white. Damn, I'm almost wishing I would have done this like this in the first place. Oh well, like I said, live and learn. It's all learning process. It's all learning process. I mean, that looks pretty freaking cool. I'm looking at it on my screen. That's kind of what I was thinking of when I said invert. Oh, yeah. So I mean, you know, it's all learning process. Looking at it on my screen, uh, you know, black can be intimidating on a page, and that's one thing I need to get over as an artist is going, no, it works. Look at that. It looks so much more solid now than it did before. Um, you know, and it is. These are just white silhouettes. Now the ropes and stuff, and if I want, I can adjust the levels to make those whites brighter like that because they were kind of gray, you know. That's pretty freaking cool looking, I say. Actually, now that I did it and I look at it and stuff, and I think this needs to be black as well, right here. I mean, like I said, my colors did a great job. And it is one of those things. If I knew I was doing a book that was black and white, I probably would have done this. But since I wasn't and I knew it was in color, you know, I let the color do work. Yeah, if you're doing traditional art, Prater says if you're doing traditional, then I would imagine black is even more intimidating. The top panel is very Mike Deodato Jr. feel. Oh, why, thank you. Print it as a black and white zine. Yeah, you never know. You never know. Let's just fill that in. Let's do this. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, uh, uh, it's magic. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. As black and white, you really get the sense of those fireworks now. Mike Diodato is working for AWA, doing some creator owned stuff, I think. Issue 1 of something came out last week from him. So I hope that answers your question. So that's pretty cool. You know, looking at that, I'm actually saving this as volume, save as, because if I ever do something with this, I don't want to lose it. So V2. So, you know, that is pretty freaking cool looking. And of course, I'd go in here, fill this in black, leave these white. I don't feel like doing that right now. And in this, I would leave the way it is. Or I take it back. I might do black here, black, black here, and then do some stuff in Clip Studio with their cross hatching brushes here to show how that's glowing. That would actually look pretty cool. I'll have to play with that later. I did want to show something else though that I just remembered, and it's where he gets his finger blown off. Oh, show that top panel with the colors and the new layout. I can do that. Hold on. I actually can do that. Let's see. So Control A, Control C. I'm pretty sure, let's see. Let's see where it is. It's right here. Let's see, where's my inked art? Inks are right here. There you go. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. So there you have it. I mean, that does look cool. Look at that. You know? Prater says, I think this style without rendering looks great, but black and white. So do I. That's why I was doing it the way I was. So it could be printed in black and white. But yeah, so that's it. I mean, that top panel, well, you lose the stuff over here because that stuff wasn't colored. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, there you go. So you can kind of make out, actually, that works pretty cool. Seeing right up in here, I know it's a little hard to see. I'll blow it up. You can see the white silhouettes I did back here are just the night sky now. And, you know, it does. It looks pretty freaking cool. I must say. So look at that. Experimentation is always fun to do. I can actually save that because that's on a different layer. So. But what I want to show, not on that one, on this is what I will call, if Alex Toth drew this panel, it would probably, I need a bigger pencil. It just doesn't take forever. Magic of computers is awesome. Either you or Lepresti were talking about a black and white magazines not long ago. Here's one to do. Yeah. Leaving stuff out is also a very ballsy thing. That's why Alex Toth, man, Alex Toth was the man because he knew what to leave out. He left out a ton of stuff. He's like, I don't need that. I don't need that. Pare it down. I think I'm just so used to people being like, "Oh, you didn't do any work. You're lazy," because they don't see line work. Yeah. See, that doesn't bother me because with good coloring, Andy, you shouldn't be afraid to use your blacks because this looks good with the blacks. Thank you. I need to, I need to do it more. I'm not going to disagree with you. And then, like I said, with the background here, let's see if I can do this quick. One second. I just want to make sure I closed most of the gaps. I'm not looking to close them all. Let's see what we got. Nope. Something's getting in here. Something's still working its way in. Oh, it's right here, I bet. Oh, damn it. By Fight Girls, Pop Culture Avenger. I bought it. I liked it. Jay Lee's so great, he really needs backgrounds. Yeah, that's for sure. So Toth wouldn't have added the feathering stuff to the lines you erased. He would have just had those lines to begin with. Yeah, he would have. Toth would have been this simple. He probably wouldn't have even had these little knuckle indications, but I'll leave him for now. So let's see. Damn it. Panel borders. What the geez. Edit. Undo. Something broke out of the panel border. So I got a broken border. Oh, I just saw it. Yeah, it's just quick. Oops, I forgot to do something. Ugh. Damn it. Stupid. Stupid me. Well, I mean, you can't see it as easy as I can on this, but I'll still do it. On my screen, I can see this little white because the edges weren't totally married up perfectly. Yeah, I mean, that looks pretty cool. I can tell you why I didn't do it. I didn't do it because the previous panel didn't have a lot of black in the background. So I was like, well, this can't have that much black if the previous panel didn't, which is just stupid. So there. So there. Kapowie. Oh, I forgot one little area. All right, let's zoom it out, see what it looks like. Yeah, that last panel looks pretty cool like that, I must say. Oh, thanks, Joe. Joe says he thinks the extra blacks is what made Mike Diodato jump and feel the storytelling amp up his work. Yeah, could be. So yeah, so there's that. I'm going to save this as version 2 as well. Well, Alex would even go in on this hand, for instance. Toth would be like, you don't need this, you don't need this, you don't need this. So that's how he'd probably do that hand. He's like, you don't need any of that stuff. Smith, you don't need any of that. Take it out. I don't know if that's what Alex sounded like. I've never heard his voice. He'd be like, lose all this stuff. It doesn't make a difference to the storytelling. Oh, I like that. All right. File, save as, another version 2, just in case I ever go back. See, I'm learning. In case we ever do this as a black and white, you guys have a preview of what I would do. So there you go. Toth would probably even go in and take out some wrinkles in this shirt. He'd be like, God damn, you got too many wrinkles in there, boy. Take some of this shit out. So let's do it. You're like, son, you got too much stuff going on. Well, thank you. Oh, yeah. Look at that shirt now. Look at it now. Maybe a little too small. Look at that. Yep. So, live and learn. I mean, one other thing. Oh, I know I could have done this. I'll do this real quick, too. I should have done this. Darn it. Oh, yeah. Every comic fan loves that beautiful black ink more than any color. John Beatty's inks on your work, Andy. Bam. Yeah, John Beatty's great. I mean, really, if you want to go totally, you draw a mean car, Andy. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. I could have done this as well. So I try to, when I do this stuff in this style, I try to think, what would a high contrast photo look like? A high contrast photo wouldn't have any of this. I mean, look at that. That's pretty freaking cool. I don't know why I just did it like that. I should be doing this. There we go. Let's see. I mean, oh, look at that. Hindsight, my friends, is 2020. That is so freaking cool. I was drawing it and I was like, oh, hey, Pedro Ang, what's up? I was drawing it. I was like, well, I got to show the tires. You got to be able to see the tires. You don't have to see the tires. Look how cool that is. You don't have to see the tires at all. That is so cool. Just seeing the rims. Oh, man. Look at that. Because that's not the focus. And usually you put detail where you want somebody to focus. And this isn't the focus of the panel. Who gives a crap? Damn it. Look at that. That is so cool with the tires. I tell you what, I am learning a lot. This is one reason I sincerely am glad I do these live streams, because when I talk process, I learn and I work through things. Oh, and here's actually a little black area that I forgot to fill in the first place on it. This I totally forgot. Whoops. Oh, I also forgot this one. Yep. And I forgot this one. Man. Oh, wait. That doesn't matter. Boom. Man, that's cool. Gotta save this. I used to teach. Oh, thank you. Well, I used to teach. I taught a class at UNC Charlotte, and it was great because it would make me think about how I do things, and I would learn from stuff. So yeah, I used to teach. But guys, this has been so fun. I love how this is turning out. Oops. I mean, there's the page, baby, and that car, the beauty of shadowing. It's why I love comics. So much done with contrast. Yeah. I love that car now. You know, that's just so cool with those tires like that and stuff. Man. So cool. Yep. Live and learn. That last panel looks good. Yep. You just live and learn. Live and learn. So, like, I could have done. And once again, I knew it was being colored. If this was black and white, I probably would have done what I'm about to do. He says. I just think differently when I know something's going to be colored. You know where I'm going. All right, I think that's enough. Oops, not up there. It's not. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at the strength of that. Man, should have done that too. Like I said, I'm glad I'm doing this stuff now because it'll help me in the future when I do stuff. And if this ever sees a second print black and white or even color, I can just add these files to the color and it'll just enhance what was already done color wise. So let's zoom out on this one again. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. So much cooler. So much cooler looking. Oh, you know what? Live and learn, guys. Live and learn. Do you think, Andy, in time you'll be redrawing First Man? Would you reprint something you made a good deal better? No, I wouldn't redraw First Man because I do like to say when I draw different stories, I like to do different things. And First Man, I do. First Man is more of what I like to do for superhero stuff. Now, the difference is I could see adding some more blacks like I did on this stuff to First Man, but not getting rid of some line work because I like the amount of line work and feathering and stuff I do in First Man. So, no, I don't ever see doing that. But if I ever go back and draw something this way again, realistic type, not realistic, but realistic story, as in there's no superhero type aspects to it. It's just grounded more in reality with real people. I would definitely keep with this style because I do love doing this style. In fact, damn it, you guys have me doing more and more. I want to lose some wrinkles on his jacket here as well. When I got the brush in my hand, I just go crazy when I ink. Oops, a little bit. Probably don't even need this one. Definitely don't need this. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Randy Macho Man Savage. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's just cool looking. Very cool looking. Oh, yeah. Randy Macho Man Savage. That is cool, guys. I thank you so much for joining me as I experiment and stuff. I will be live streaming tomorrow, of course, Mornings with Andy. Wednesday, I will be as well because I will not have. Oh, I forgot one thing. I was losing details on stuff. I forgot to lose one of the chunked off or finger right here. Oh, yeah, the cream always rises to the top. So, yeah, I will be live streaming tomorrow. I will be live streaming Wednesday. And then Thursday and Friday, I might be live streaming from MegaCon. So, we'll see. Thanks for showing me all this stuff about rendering. Hey, you got it. That's why I'm here to entertain, to impart knowledge, and to overall talk to some friends in the morning. Maybe I should call it Friends with Andy and not Mornings with Andy. I don't know. Let me close this for now. That was saved, so that's nice. Let me do one more thing here because I do have work on my desk to get back to. One second. Here we go. Let's see. Aloha, buddy. Oh, I did save it. Con live stream. Cool. Yep. Good show. Thank you. Guys, First Man 2 Learning Curve. It is still going. and we're at $15,565. I want to get this to 20 grand in the next 7 days, and I need your help. I need your help in regards to sharing it. I'm sure everybody watching this stream has backed it, and I appreciate it. I love you guys for supporting me, but I need you to take that 5 minutes, cut and paste the link, which is down below in the description, put it on Facebook, put it on Twitter, share it out there, tell everybody how cool this project is. Let's get this baby up to 20K and more. I need your help. Here is the trailer of the trailers.
Luke Henry, after kicking Monarch's ass to the depths of space, is back on Earth, and now he's looking to save the world from the Fourth World Foundation. Sure, he had help from Penumbra before, but she's not helping him this time. He's got to face it on his own. He's coming for a villain known as Adonis. He'll do it. You'll be there. Back it now. First Man 2, Learning Curve.
There it is, guys. Like I said, please share the link, share the campaign. Let's spread the wealth. Comicsgate, yeah. And, you know, guys, as I always like to say, this is what I do.
Get your sexy on.